So yes, I know my voice sounds like absolutely terrible right now because I have laryngitis again. Like, so we have these trees. They make these beautiful white petals, but as you can see, like, there's so many of them that it kind of looks like it snows. And right now it is so pretty, but over the course of the next day or two, after all of these fall out, of course, then it will all turn brown and it will not be pretty because then everything will be covered in brown, yucky, dried out petals and it won't be pretty looking. It'll be gross looking and then people complain. And this is not even my yard. I did not plant these trees. I didn't plant them. I didn't. Nara's throwing petals. And it's so pretty. And we tried coming back over here a minute ago and the wind started blowing so hard that the petals were blowing at us so bad. And there was like a little petal tornado that came up. And I wish I would have been recording at that point in time because it would have been so pretty. And it would have been the coolest thing to have on camera because you could see the petals blowing around in a circle. So it was a perfect little tornado. And it was a pretty little petal tornado. And so Nara's just playing with them now because she's... So we had to go around the block to come back to the house because we had to avoid the petal tornado and all the petals. So here you can see some of the petals that are starting to turn brown down there, and you can see that they are not very pretty. So, and then they'll all do that. And she's throwing petals all over me. And I know my voice sounds so awful right now. And then the wind, there's the wind blowing them. I don't have arthritis, I have laryngitis, you silly goose. And so here, yeah, there it goes, it's blowing more out. Oh, it's blowing more down, and they end up down your shirt and in your hair. I mean, I'm serious, they end up everywhere. And they're so itchy when they get, because they stick to everything. Like, it is so funny, because they stick to the inside of your shirt, so then it's like a nightmare to get them out of your shirt once they get down your shirts. So when you're walking under them, you're like, oh, it's so pretty to walk down the sidewalk under all the pretty little trees. Yeah, and then the wind blows and they all fall down, and then they're in your hair and in your clothes, and then you start itching because they're everywhere. And then you smell, it smells pretty, they do smell pretty, but they are not, after a while they are not pretty, and they don't smell pretty because after a while they just are everywhere, of course. But the trees smell pretty and everything looks pretty for a little while, and then of course, like I said, it'll all turn brown and then it won't be pretty, and then the neighborhood gets mad because they're like, well, clean it up. Well, I'm not cleaning all this up because I didn't even plant them. They were already here when we moved in, and I can't, yeah. So I'm like, I don't even know. And it's funny because when the lawn people come, all they do is just blow the petals around, and then they just make it worse. They just blow them around some. They blow it off the sidewalk, and then the wind blows and blows it back on the sidewalk. So it's kind of funny on Wednesday when the lawn guys come, because they'll mow the grass. So then it'll just make all the petals that are in the grass even smaller chunks. And then the guys will blow it off the sidewalk, like into the street. And then the wind blows, and it'll blow it right back into the grass, or right back onto the sidewalk. So,
or a car will get it stuck in their engines, and then their car would stop working.
So then when I come out and I see the guys out here like trying to do their yard work and stuff, I feel so bad for them because then it's just blowing more off the trees and in the street, and it's just blowing it everywhere.
And it snows!
And they're trying to clean it up as best they can, and it's just, it's a lose-lose battle with these flowers. And of course, they do this twice. So they'll lose all their petals, and then they'll turn around and they'll do it again another time. So once they lose all their petals, then they get berries, and then they'll lose the berries and they'll get petals again.
And then I can throw berries!
And so, yeah, they do this twice. And then they're just pretty trees after that, but the petals come through twice, so that's always entertaining too. Because then we're like, yay, the petals have gone. Spring's here and it's over, right? Yeah, no.
Mommy, I got a special
We found out that
rock.
Nara's having a blast. So it does the flower thing twice in 1 year. Like that's the worst part.
Them in the air.
And then yeah, the petals are flying. And if you shake the branches, you can make them fall more, but they'll also again go down your shirt. So Nara's like, oh, I want to try it. I love you, baby doll. That's a thick trunk. I don't think you're going to be shaking much of that. Here, let's go to a smaller tree. You can go over there and shake a branch. Just don't shake Shadow out of the bushes over there. She don't like that too much. So, alright, I'm going to hit